Hello guys and welcome in the last round of Season 10 Drift Corner Grand Prix, and today we're starting the last part of championship battle. So today we're gonna find out who's gonna be next DCGP season. So today I'm with Jakub. Hello Jakub.
Hey,
and we should be good to go with our first battle in the top 48. So MOTORLAND SP track. Should be good to go just in a few seconds. Right now, judges are testing everything. And we're starting right now. First battle will be Artem Chulkov and Davies Ormanis. So good luck to everyone, and we hope to see great battles today. It is a little bit demanding track, but I hope for close tandems.
yeah, it's gonna be exciting. It should be a really good round. Seems like everybody's pretty dialed in. It's a fairly fast track, fairly technical, but fairly fast.
Okay, so we have Artem, we have Davies. And here we go, last round of Season 10 starts right now.
Ooh.
With a little tap from Davies at the chase. Right now staying close. Trying to keep the line into this very tight hairpin. Door to door, across the finish line. There you go.
That was good proximity.
Okay, here we go. Second part. Davies leading, Artem is chasing. Just a slight touch with the wall. And look at Artem now. Styled in. Really at Davies' doors.
Wow,
across the line.
That was good too. I think this might come down to that contact in outer zone 1 for the first run, because they were both really good chases. See what the judges think.
Yes, that definitely that touch in the first run from Davies was a big factor. Yes, and here we have first winner Artem Chulkov gets the win. Okay, next one is Juank and Damian. So Korea versus Poland. Here we go. Wide swing. Oh, David is having some problems with his initiation, and now he's struggling with the speed. Trying to stay closer to his opponent. Oh, big
Ooh, and he
mistake from
overrodes
Damian
me.
there.
Almost looks like a setup issue or something.
Yeah, almost spun out there after the hairpin. So big mistake from Damian in his chase.
That's a shame too, because I've been watching him put down amazing lines yesterday and today. That's a shame.
Yeah, definitely gonna be hard now for him to
Right.
win this battle. Oh, small contact with his opponent. And he just went like a rocket. Little touch with the wall as he's doing a very wide line. One wheel off the track. Little bit over rotation at the hairpin, but his opponent is still having moves there and across the line. Okay, so judges said it's a one more time.
That was strange. That was a strange battle.
Yeah, really. So
I don't know what was going on there.
yeah, so I guess from the first battle it was a 10-0 mistake, and the second one it was a draw. I don't know if Juank just cut the track with his free wheels at the hairpin. I
Maybe
guess
it was
that
the contact before initiation where he bumped him
yeah,
before
that
initiation.
may be the issue
Yeah.
here. So we're going one more time. Okay, so Damian got the penalty. So don't forget, guys, to delete your fast lane file from AI folder in a track. So
Ah, is that what that is?
yeah, that's what happened there. Okay, one more time battle. Oh, big
Ooh.
contact. I don't know, I guess it was just a little bit too aggressive initiation from Damian.
That's easy. That's really easy to do on this track. If you
Yeah.
just send it a little bit too hard, a little bit not enough brake, you'll go right into that wall. Yeah.
Yeah, as during the quali, I also saw that drivers are really careful into this first corner. So it's very easy to make too much speed
Right.
there and land straight into the wall. Oh, big correction there, and Damian went straight into the barrier. And then just off the track. So that's it for this battle, I guess.
Oh, 2 off, 3 off. No.
Okay, so
Wait.
Juank gets the win.
Yeah, very unusual battle.
Okay, so next Edgar's Las Manis and Vaida Sipaila. Just at the start line, a little bit stall, I guess, but all good now at the initiation. Door to door. Right now, Vaida searching, little bit taps. Leading driver, so that's a nice and close chase from Vidas as he was trying to keep proximity all the way through this very long corner.
Looks
Okay.
like he takes the alternate route around to the gate.
Yeah, he's just it's just a shortcut there. Okay, so second one. Oh, big entry from Edgar's, but I guess it was a little bit too much. It ended up with hit with both opponent and the wall.
Looks like we'll get a replay on that one.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, one of the judges are already disconnected from the server.
I imagine we'll see a lot of that in these, especially in these first few battles. We'll see a lot of contact in that first outer zone, because that's, you know, you have to get close, otherwise you won't have that proximity and it's hard to get back. But if you send it just a little bit too hard, it's game over.
Yeah, also I saw that all of the drivers have different styles in case of this entry into first outside zone. So
Absolutely.
Some of them are just initiating very early. Some of them just waiting until the end with their initiation, just to make a hard braking before this outside zone. And so I guess it's also a case of different styles of driving.
Yeah, some people are almost going backwards into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I think as a chase driver, it definitely helps to know how your opponent is going to enter.
Yes, we'll be advancing through the competition. I guess lasting driver will be definitely looking at the live stream to check how is their opponent initiating into this track. So I guess that's gonna be helpful in terms of tactics.
Like we got a decision here.
Okay, so judges said Edgar's Lasmanis gets the win. So judges said that let me see. They said that they know that there's a diesel zone, but it was untraceable in judges' eyes. That the Vaas stopped before outside zone number 1, so there's nothing Edgar could do. So judges said it was lead driver's fault of this contact in our second run, so that's the case. And now Arnold Fischer went straight into the wall. And chase driver Patrick Josmak is just cruising behind him.
Yeah, probably thinking he'll save his tires.
I don't know. Very different. Okay, here we go, Patrick and Arnold. So it's oh, what's going on with Arnold now?
Yeah.
So big mistakes from a chase driver. just from
Yeah,
the beginning.
This outer zone 1 is going to give some people some trouble today, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wow.
one more time. What? What's going on, guys?
I think there were just too many mistakes on both sides.
Okay, so just said so in the first run, Patrick got the 0. In the second run, Patrick. Sorry. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so in the
Interesting.
that's a draw, I guess. So they're doing one more time. And that's a good lead run now from Arnold. That's what we are looking for now. Oh, the contact with the wall. I guess it was also a contact with the Patrick.
Yeah.
Now door to door. Across the finish line.
One thing that's not that easy to pick up on the stream is that the chase driver, if he bumps the lead at all in that power alley up to the wall, it puts you off the line and it'll put you into the wall, even just the tiniest little taps. So
yeah, definitely this long corner, you really need to balance your car with left foot braking,
right,
with throttle. So once you get a small tap, you'll get off the balance and you can go straight into the wall, or maybe something outside of the track, just right there, I guess. Okay, now much cleaner run between those two, and across the line they go.
this is tough because Patrick seems to be just a little bit more clean and stable, but also there were some contacts that seemed like they were Patrick's fault. So I don't know which way this is gonna go.
Yeah, definitely there's all in judges' hands now. Okay, so judges said that Arnold made one mistake in the last zone. In the first run, he had one wheel off the track. But Patrick made a bigger mistake at his chase run. So I guess it's all about what you were talking about. So the contacts there.
Yeah, that's that contact.
Yeah, that's because of his contact. Lead driver made a contact with the wall. So it's official, Arnold Fischer gets the win.
That's something that chase drivers are going to have to look out for, because this track is really a wide open track. It's where you hold the throttle wide open most of the run, and it's hard to let off, especially in that power alley. You know, you don't want to slow down, but you can't cause contact.
Yeah, it's a very fun track to drive, because
It is.
as you go through the outside zone number 1, all the way from outside zone number 1 up to the hairpin is just full throttle there.
Yeah, I love that.
And then after the hairpin, one transition and full throttle until the end. So you can really gain some speed here. And yeah, really betting
most
on
chase
the
drivers-
nice tandems here.
I think people look at it as a place to catch up, which it really is, that long zone power alley, but you can't catch up too much. Yeah. Looks like the drivers are getting some practice in. And looks like there's the signal to pit. And we'll get started.
So, next battle is Tristan Bakowski and Viktor Janowski. Tristan first. Viktor chasing. Fast initiation, big angle into outside zone number 1 from Tristan. So throttle all the way up to this point with slight braking. And the last zone till the end.
Looks like he had a little bit of trouble in that last zone. It's real easy to over rotate there. That's kind of a tough, awkward turn to get into that last zone.
Yeah, also the tires are a little bit hot up to this point, so it's also easier to overdo the rotation there. Tristan is trying very hard to
almost look like he's straightened me.
Yeah. Viktor is doing his lead run. Very nice. Okay, so judges said that Viktor Janowski gets the win. Better lead and the chase, in judges' opinion. So we're moving on to the next one. Patryk Majewski and Damian Ostrowski.
This should be a good battle. Both these drivers were doing really good in practice and qualifying.
Yes, definitely looking for a nice battle between these two. Patryk is really fast.
Yeah, he is.
Just from outside zone number 2, I guess, was like, crazy fast. The last outside zone across the finish line.
Yeah, looked like Damian was playing a lot of catch up there up to the hairpin. So we'll see if Patryk can slow down a little bit for Damian's run.
Big mangy from Damian. Oh no! Both him and Patryk went straight into the wall. But it's gonna count as lead driver's fault, so Patryk Majewski gets the win.
I'm not sure if there was a contact from slowing too much, or maybe he just followed him right into the wall.
I think it was just the following lead driver. Okay,
Yeah,
so Piotr Powolikiewicz and Sim Ward. So big comeback from Piotr, as he missed the whole season, I would say. And now joining last round. Battling against the rookie, I would say, because this is the first time here. Tough opponent for the first battle, but that's still in his hands. Just one more run to go as the lead driver. And crossing your fingers that the opponent will make some mistakes there.
This may be the first battle I've seen with two default liveries.
Yeah. That's not really usual.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at Piotr now.
Really, really close.
Very close chase from him. Whoa, that was close to the contact, but
Wow.
still very nice control of the car.
He took a lot of risks there, and it looks like they paid off for the most part. That was a really, really good chase.
Yeah.
But a good chase means a good lead, so...
Okay, so Piotr Polinkevich gets the win. And advancing on the top 32. And the next battle is gonna be Ian Johnson and Armand Westmanis.
Is Ian here?
I don't know.
I don't think he is.
I don't
That's
think
a
so.
shame.
So
That's a shame. Ian's good.
yeah. So I guess that's gonna be a bye run for
Oof, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Armand's.
Well, not for Armand's, but for Ian, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess that's all for this group. So it's a restart, and we're coming back with the next group.
Oh, looks like he says no need to buy run, so we're just gonna go right on. Yeah.
Okay. So right now we are halfway through top 48. Let's make a quick look at the results maybe. So drivers are joining in, and we should be good to go just in a few minutes.
And
Okay.
there's the signal to pit.
Yeah, so Gregory, Andriev, and Adam Gomolishek. It's our next battle. 180 versus R34. Ooh, a big swing from a chase. That was nasty contact, but still they are going across the track.
Like we're gonna pretend it didn't happen. I like that.
across the line, so if we cut this contact just at the beginning, that was a clean battle.
Yeah. A lot of tracks throughout the season I've said that, you know, if you screw up in the first part, it's impossible to catch up. But this one, you do have a little bit of a chance to catch up.
Yeah. Nice entry from Adam. Oh! That was hard hit. And judges said that Adam Kołodziejczyk gets the win.
This should be a good battle.
Yeah, that's definitely a good battle ahead. Danielius Parangauskas and Ander Garayar.
Couple of heavyweights here.
Yes, nicely done. Those transitions there. Let's see at this. So nicely done. Taking at the proximity side and across the line.
Looks like he struggled in the hairpin a little bit, the chase driver, but up till then it was textbook, really good.
Yeah, he was nice in terms of proximity, but the angle was not there.
Right.
And also, I don't know how he changed the engine sound in this BMW.
Oh, you're right. It's a little bit.
Yeah,
more
it's
like
a little bit
Yeah.
different. Don't minding new wheels, but this engine is like from open wheel formula.
Perfect chase there. I spoke too soon.
Yeah. So.
Still really good.
Yeah, a little bit of hesitation. Just
And
before
that's just a hard spot to chase. You have the hairpin, and then you have to come around and make that transition into the last zone, and that's it's hard to give room but keep proximity. Looks like an instant decision from the judges.
Yeah, judges said that Danielius Parangauskas gets the win. Yeah, exactly. You have to make very hard transition before this last corner. So you have to go around your opponent to make this transition. So
Right. And really transition before that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Linus Stormquist and Hassan Sharif.
Like some contact off the gate there.
Hassan is cutting the line a lot at his chase. Linus is doing a nice and wide line in his lead run. A bit touched there.
Looks like the proximity was there, but the line was a little bit all over the place.
Yeah, definitely missing some zones at his chase, so proximity is not everything. You still have to make a nice
Definitely.
line and
Definitely.
do not miss the zones. So yeah, let's see now when they swapped places. Trying to get closer to the lead driver. Nicely down there.
Wow, really good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a much better chase.
Yeah, definitely good job from a chase.
Just like you said, proximity is not everything.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
You can keep a clean run, but give up a little bit of proximity. I think the judges will favor that.
Yeah, and as we were talking about the last transition, I guess the best option is to just let off the gas just a little bit before this transition. Then
Right.
make very early transition, and then you have the all outside zone at the last corner, door to door. But if you stay very long at the hairpin, that's gonna be a hard task to make a clean transition there.
Absolutely. Because your opponent, the lead driver, is going to be wide open the whole time.
Yeah.
If you give that up, you're not going to get it back. Yeah. Looks like the judge left for a replay here. I'm not sure for what. Was there contact in that last run?
I don't remember any.
No notable contact, at least. At least that I noticed. Noticeable for me.
Maybe something judges saw something that we couldn't catch.
And I think that's a pretty common occurrence. I don't know if everybody realizes how much you don't see just looking at the TV cams, or even just the regular chase cam. You know,
Yeah,
judges are looking at all types of things.
that's a really great tool for judging, as you don't have something like this in real life. Maybe some drone cameras, but that's not the same. You don't have
Right.
your exact angle at the
In the
bottle,
replay.
so yeah, and you can just move around, look at the throttle brake application. So that's a great
and
tool.
then go
really.
back and see it again from whatever angle you want.
Yeah.
Oh
How
yeah,
many
it
times
looks like
you
it
run?
was. Looks like it was about the contact on the run up, which was in the first run. It looked like Hassan bumped him in the chase, but apparently it was not Hassan's fault. Yeah, and it looks like the judges say that Linus had a much better chase. It was a lot cleaner. And Hassan with those contacts, so Linus gets the win.
Yes, he's advancing to top 42. The next one, Sebastian Grzywiński and Gert Kubar.
I'm so glad I got you to say these names, because
I'm trying.
Kubersep? Gert Kubersep?
I'm not from Norway, so I'm just guessing. You
It
just
sounds right to me.
you just catch some guys from Norway to ask.
Is our other driver here? Sebastian?
I can see Sebastian there, so that's gonna be a buy run from Gert.
It looks like he'll take it.
Yeah, no opponent sadly.
Wow.
And
Wow.
backwards entry, here we go. So we'll see Gert in a top 32.
He actually hit 5th gear in that power alley. He's driving aggressive.
Maybe very short gears for him.
It must be. And with that backwards entry, he has a lot of style. I like that.
Yeah, nicely done. So last battle of this group, and moving on
Okay.
to the next one. So Swedish guys also don't know how to pronounce his last name. Okay, Olaf, okay, thank you.
Oh, nobody does?
Nobody does?
podium predictions, Maki?
That's a hard question, I guess.
Yeah.
But you're asking for podium of today's round, or maybe championship podium?
Today's round.
Today's round. Huh. Still, I don't know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I need to see some drivers from the top 32. So our top qualified drivers, what they can show in a tandem battle. So that's gonna be crucial.
Looks like we're joined by Tiny here.
Hello.
Why, hello.
How's it going, man?
It's going. Just ran a little late and had to do some errands, you know. Some monster like I normally do. Apologize.
I thought
Some groceries.
I thought that you just don't remember about the time change.
Oh no, I went to do some stuff for the kiddo.
Okay, so back at the track. Ooh, big contact between Juan and Jorge and Oscar Surinsky at the last outside zone.
Looks like the chase just lost his angle, kind of nosedived into him, maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's definitely a replay thing for the judges. And here they go. The second part. Ooh, too fast for Oscar.
Too fast, too furious.
Yeah, too fast, too furious.
One of my favorite movies.
And that's it for this run.
Looks
Okay,
like an
so
instant decision.
yeah,
Surprising.
Juan Jorge, I guess I'm correct with pronunciation, gets the win. So
Yeah, I have no idea.
oh my.
It's
Spanish.
1-on-1.
Okay.
It's a one-on-one. Looks like, is Kobe Wells here? I don't think he is. Oh, he is. I
Yeah,
spoke too
he
soon.
is there.
He is.
So Kobe and Łukasz. Whoa. Crazy fast.
Ooh,
oh,
what is going on here?
Straight into the wall. He had so much.
What?
Whoa! Łukasz,
Ooh.
bro. What's going
And
on
he
there?
is going for a trip. Looks like he disconnected.
I guess.
That was a classic AC disconnect glitch.
Yeah, so Kobe had huge advantage with the run up and went straight into the wall.
Looks
And
like
that's
my
his number one.
his speedometer there said 2,000 miles an hour on my screen.
Ooh.
So
2,000 miles an hour?
he was
Golly.
flying.
That's quick.
Mock
airplane
Jesus.
speeds. Airplane speeds. Yeah.
I'm trying to time myself of joining into the server between runs. So thank God he kind of disconnect. So when you guys said that, I'm like, all right, it's my time to shine. To come in here. Oh
and
boy.
And it looks like that actually caused Kobe to get the win.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's the case
Surprising.
here.
Yeah,
Nope.
that is unfortunate for
Unfortunate.
him.
Very, very unfortunate.
I love this track. This is one of my favorite tracks.
Awesome,
Now we
man.
have we have Adrien, Roncero, and Jakub Nowakski, right? Adrien
Doing
coming
good,
in.
doing good.
Escuco coming in with a nice initiation, getting a little love tap from Jakub on the back end, but going all the way through to outer zone 2, going fantastic transition from Adrien Roncero. Oh, nice dive into that inner clip, but my goodness, Jakub is coming in with that RX-7 beating Rowdy and Red Buckchus. Rotary baby going all the way around, keeping that proximity and staying strong with the throttle management and staying right there with that left foot brake and staying close all the way around. A little bit of love taps with Jakub, but Adrien didn't mind it too much. It didn't seem like it unsettled him.
Totally unaffected, right?
Nah,
Surprising.
especially you know what's funny is because that RX-7 is so small. It's like a little those Tonka trucks bumping into a Jeep Gladiator or something like that. Here goes Jakub coming in here with that initiation, diving in to that first outer zone, filling it out, going into his power alley. Transition is good from both drivers. Adrien Roncero is keeping that proximity with no contact so far in the chase. Nice dive in from Jakub, all the way in, all the way around, real smooth in the lead. But Adrien Roncero is keeping that proximity and keeping a clean chase throughout this whole lap.
I think this one might come down to that contact in the first run.
Yeah, I think it would, but we'll see what the judges say on it. But this track is my favorite track because of the layout.
Instant decision.
Adrien Roncero gets the win. Next we
So
have
you drove this track as like when you were learning drifting as the drift track in Assetto Corsa.
yeah. But even the last year's layout, man, this track is awesome. Coming in here, Simon Sandman, nice Scandinavian flank going into that first outer zone, filling it all the way out, right into that wall. Here comes Arminus actually coming in with that RX-7, diving in right into the pocket, staying close proximity, using some left foot braking. Throttle modulation is perfect from him, going from Simon Sandman and keeping a nice smooth consistent line, using some left foot braking to pivot that back and all the way around, going into his final outer zone. That was a well done lead from Simon Sandman.
Yeah, that was clean.
Yeah, smooth like butter.
Smooth like butter.
Yeah. You ever had toast with butter and cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
No.
Yeah, like sugar cinnamon though, like not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
cinnamon. Yeah, gotta have sugar.
Sugar. Sugar cinnamon. Here we go. Arminus coming in. Oh, a huge bobble from Simon Sandman. Doesn't look like it was a full straighten on the initiation, but Simon is keeping in the fight. A huge correction from Simon is gonna be a crucial talking point for these judges as they're going through this whole track. Nice outer zone going into that horseshoe towards the final outer zone. Arminus is doing another good job in the lead. Simon is doing a good job in the chase. It's just that huge bobble he had in the beginning.
It looks like he did his initiation just off the line. He was a little bit to the left, and then tried to catch up, and didn't work out. It's a pretty delicate initiation on this track, as we've seen. All these amazing drivers having trouble with it.
Yeah, Arminas Vilkaris gets the win. I've seen the judges' eyes better lead and the chase. Yeah, so
And we're on.
that was the last one of the top 48, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, that was the last battle of the top 48. So we're moving on to the top 32. And now things gonna get interesting.
Yeah, especially with this championship points coming out here.
Yeah, we got the battle for number one in the championship, right? Between Nico and Daniel.
Yep.
Yes.
This is
Couple young guns.
Yeah, very young drivers. So Daniel, our last season champion, fighting up against Nico for general standings win. not a big difference in terms of points because Nico has 424 points and Daniel has 407. So let me see, 17 points difference. So that's not a big gap. Also, in terms of the team standings, it's really close, I would say. IRT Olibet Racing Team, Escuco Black, and Urta Esports. I guess it really depends on the scores, but three teams are very, very close in terms of points.
Yeah, those are all teams where if you see their livery, then you know they're going to be good.
Yeah, but look at that. Art of Motion 1, Art of Motion 2, Art of Motion 3.
Oh my gosh.
Escuco Black, Escuco. That's some teams there.
Yeah, Art of Motion has been doing fantastic in the Aceto community. When you talk about acquiring drivers and getting on point with battles, but we have Lucas Pasquini, one of the Art of Motion drivers, coming in here, and Artem Chokov coming in and diving right into the pocket, unfazed by who the guy in front of him is. He's just wanting to get doors all the way around into this inner clip, being super aggressive, a little bit far forward in the pocket, which is probably going to choke him up a little bit on this nice little horseshoe going in. They're able to keep that proximity all the way through, but being super aggressive and just sticking it to his door. Nice.
I guess we now know why Lucas got the first spot in qualification, so you could definitely see incredible lead run from Lucas, as Artem also knew he could get a little bit closer because his opponent will do incredible lead.
Yeah, Artem was doing a great job. I think there was a little bit of contact on the initiation, but we'll see how Artem is continuing on. A little bit wall taps going through that first center zone, but we have him going through power alley, being super aggressive. That first inner clip money all the way to the second inner clip, and then the outer zone following that is good. Here comes Artem diving in on that little horseshoe. Lucas Pasquini is coming in and trying to keep that proximity a little bit further back than Artem was doing.
Yeah, that's easy to let that happen in that last zone. It's really hard to keep proximity there.
I think Artem is onto something because he was a little bit far forward in the pocket on that the turnabout right before the final zone. Hairpin. So maybe that's what. Yeah, that's where they have to. Maybe got to get far forward in the pocket so they could get the proximity.
Right, and that comes down to slowing in the zone before, right? What is that? 6? Zone 6?
I believe that's zone 6, but he lost
Lucas Pasquini gets the win.
It also comes down to like not even slowing down, it's just knowing when to kind of push yourself, actually getting more speed than the lead driver to kind of scoot yourself forward into the pocket,
right,
and then keeping it there. Yeah. So now we have Patrick Kaminsky and Juan Tang Hyung.
Yeah,
I think I got that right.
Probably.
Yeah, I got that one right for the first time this season.
Probably,
It only took the final round, but here we go. We got Juan coming in with that RX-7 against Patrick Kaminsky. And Kaminsky is doing a fantastic job on keeping a nice smooth lead. And Juan tried to do what Artem did before, to dive forward in the pocket. Unfortunately, that was a crucial mistake from him that made him make contact. Some tire on tire.
Yeah, it looks like he let off just a bit too much, lost his angle, and not a lot he could have done there. Maybe went for handbrake or something instead of letting off, but
It could have been I don't think it was more of a handbrake. It was more of a shallowing of angle and trying to dive in, and it dived a little too much, and then Juan just goes mock Jesus into the wall, and Patrick gets that win because of that 0-0. Seemed like it was a 0-0, maybe, but that was no lead.
Okay, Łukasz Stasiewski and Edgar Lasmanis. Here they come. We can see Łukasz just changed his livery into last round.
Griffin Masters.
Oh, big hit.
That is huge.
Looks like
he knows he
was struggling with angle there.
Yeah, and then he had a little bit too shallow of an angle, and then it dove in, got that tire on tire. But yeah, with that Driftmaster's livery, looking clean. Coming in,
yeah.
Edgar's coming in here with that Ford Mustang. I'm a big Mustang fan when it comes to drifting. Unfortunately, he was doing Mustang things and making contact with that lead driver, but Edgar's is doing a great job in the lead, giving him a good lead run so Lucas could stay right in that pocket and giving him a chaseable lead all the way through this U-turn, and then coming all the way around, being a little bit shallow on that outer zone. We'll see what the judges say. Drift Masters, man, that's crazy. What's going on?
What's going on? What do you mean?
The virtual
You
side.
don't know.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, dude.
Stoked on
Drift
that.
Masters virtuals.
Yeah, virtual
Stoked on that.
Drift Masters and the Tiny with his voice. in that
My
trailer.
voice.
Oh, you'll be commentating.
It was good to
I
hear
will be
you.
commentating. When I was brought up, it caught me so off guard, and I was like, "Hell yeah, dude!" So
Let's go.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I
Good for
I
you.
appreciate
That'll
that
be good.
opportunities. Yeah, man.
That'll make
it looks
all
like
the better.
Edgar's gets the win.
Yeah, so judges said that Łukasz brake so before inside clip number 4, so that was the cause of the contact we've seen. And that's why Edgar's is advancing on to the top 16. But now, next battle, Luis Trevino and Arnold Fischer. Look at Luis now.
It's like Arnold a little bit slow into his initiation costume, but he's get his proximity back. Ooh, shallowing up. Struggling with angle here.
Looks like Arnold is a little bit gripped up, and he's diving in a little bit too much on the pocket, and then he has to scoot forward. I think the drivers are starting to learn a little bit from each battle to realize how they're going to keep that proximity. And Arnold coming in here, but being super gripped up compared to Luis Trevino. Now we're going to have Luis Trevino in the chase. Maybe because Arnold is gripped up, he's going to be a lot faster. Oh my God, took him to Gapplebee's, getting you pick 2 meal served right to him all the way through. Here comes Luis Trevino trying to gain that proximity. Arnold is gripped up just with huge speed. And here comes Luis Trevino reeling him back in, getting door to door. Comes that U-turn. Beautiful momentum from Arnold, going all the way into that final outer zone. Oh, mercy.
Yeah, Arnold had a really strange battle in the top 48 with some weird things there, but now he's looking definitely stronger. But still, it wasn't enough to make, and Luis Trevino gets the win.
I think that was a matter of consistency for
Yeah.
Arnold. You know, we saw some great driving, but it just wasn't that consistent.
Okay, next battle, Alan Hines and Viktor Janowski. So I can see Alan at the server now.
This is going to be a good battle.
If it happens, of course.
Oh, next group.
No,
Looks like
sorry.
we're going to the
It's
next
not
group.
next group. My mistake.
It happens.
I was wondering where he is now.
I'm excited to see Alan Hines in here.
Alan Hines.
The
Did a
legend.
fantastic at BDC.
The man, the myth, the legend, Alan Hines. And you know what's actually interesting about this is that some of these guys might be running Alan Hines' setup. He actually sells setups for DCGP.
Yeah. Let's see if his setups will make a win.
The man knows
Okay.
how to tune a car. I've ran some of his setups in BDC, and they were good. Very good. He's been drifting in real life and the sim as well.
Yeah, and he's also former DCGP champion. Can't tell you exact season number, but still, just one of the first ones. I can make a quick check, so.
I had my son come into the house yelling that I have a Minecraft book. Oh man. There we go. Maki, your livery, the official safety car of DCGP.
Yep. Looking good.
Looking good. That Camaro, man.
Yep.
Hopefully everybody is doing well in chat. See a couple of people that were here. There was Olaf Eriksson, was one of the guys I'm familiar with. Was Oli earlier in here. Big supporter of DCGP. We have Nico Stella. We also have, where is he at? I just saw him. Daniel Camacho, one of my favorite drivers to talk to and drift with. But now we have Alan Hines versus Victor. Victor is going to be in the chase. Alan Hines in the lead with that R34 coming in. Huge initiation from Alan Hines, and Victor is trying to keep that proximity and staying right in the pocket with that S chassis. Nice power alley from Alan Hines, being as super smooth as possible. A little bit of a left foot brake, a little dabble of it, kind of like salt on steak. You need a little bit on there while you're cooking it. A huge bobble from Victor, but Alan Hines is just out here being a true warrior, going through each zone, giving a beautiful lead.
Hines is a robot, man.
Yeah, it's unreal, man. Some of these guys they're unreal.
The same run over and over again, just robotic. Perfect.
Yes, it's a beautiful run from him. Now we have Alan Hines in the chase. Let's see how he performs out here. See if he can keep that proximity here. Victor coming in. Nice initiation. Rubbing up against that wall. Alan Hines is just staying right in the pocket. Staying really smooth with the angle. And my goodness, the commitment Alan Hines has just to stay right there in the pocket throughout the whole track so far. And Victor out here uses some left foot break-in to pivot that car all the way around to that final outer zone. Alan Hines coming in, getting door to door all the way through.
Wow. Angle, line, proximity. I mean,
Doors, baby. That's all it was. It was great.
Yeah, so I made a quick check. So Alan Hines was season 6 champion.
Ah,
So
yeah.
2020. And here he comes. The top
Not
16.
that long ago. Not that long ago.
Not that long ago.
Him getting that win on there, and his teammate Reese Tadderson as well. Oh, we see them driven, but now we have Kristoff Rapina. I got that one right. I remember.
Yeah.
Wow.
Patrick in the chase. 370Z versus GR86 coming all the way through. Kristoff is coming in and staying right in that zone, all the way in the power alley. A little bit of a shallower angle compared to other drivers. Huge angle from Patrick to scrub some speed, diving into that inner clip. And oh my goodness, doors all the way through to the final outer zone, getting all that proximity and grabbing that change from the center console so he can pay for his souls later.
I think I might have Patrick in my podium predictions here. He's been on fire today.
Yeah, he's
Absolutely
doing
amazing
really good
race.
today. But Kristoff also may take it here.
Yeah, also great lead. Great chase means great lead, right?
Yes, for sure. We have Patrick coming in here. Have to use some left foot braking to kind of keep there in that zone. Patrick is being really smooth and committed through each zone and line. Perfect, as we have Kristoff just staying right there, not even phased by the little bits of corrections that Patrick has to do, keeping that proximity all the way through. Wow, a little bit of a rubbing up on the door from Kristoff. What is going on right now? They seen Alan Hines run, and then they just started sticking to each other's door. It was insane.
Yeah.
Hold my beer.
Right. Every time there's a GT86 in the run, I have to go to my audio and turn down the engine noise so I can hear anything. That limiter is obnoxious.
Loud and obnoxious, like a white girl in Starbucks that got her order wrong.
Woo! Kristoff Rapina gets the win.
Nice.
Okay,
So
looks
just
like I
said
spoke too
that
soon with my
Patrick
prediction.
dropped the front tire before inside clip number 6. So that's the case here.
Another heavyweight here. We got Daniel competing for the championship in the lead.
Yeah, and Piotr. That's trying to make a surprise here.
Daniel doing a great job on outer zone 2, filling it out. Beautiful commitment from Daniel going all the way through, but my goodness, Piotr coming in and staying with nice angle. Not really mirroring him, probably looking like he has a little bit more angle, a little bit of contact on that final outer zone that forced Daniel to go outside of that final outer zone. There was no contact made on there. I'm pretty sure Daniel could have dove in and filled that outer zone.
Yeah, it looked like a couple tires dropped in the power alley, as well as that contact in the transition, both from the chase. So we'll see if there's any mistakes from Daniel here.
Yeah, we have Piotr coming in here. A huge mistake from the chase, but Daniel is diving forward in the pocket to try to keep the proximity all the way through this power alley, and he dives a little bit back and then dives back forward. Piotr is doing a great job in the lead, and Daniel is just keeping a safe chase throughout this lap. Huge angle from Piotr, and Daniel is diving forward yet again to keep that proximity into the final outer zone, being super clean on the chase.
You know, all he really had to do was finish it out, but he said, nope, we're getting doors. This one should be pretty clear cut, I imagine.
Should be clear cut. I don't think there was a decel.
Yes,
Yep.
Daniel Andreev gets the win, so championship fight still goes on.
Looks like a little fun fact here. So we got Daniel that just did the run there, is 15 years old, who's competing with Nico for the championship, who is 11 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, couple of junior high kids.
Young bucks.
What
out
were you
here.
doing when you were 11 years old? 11
Not
years
drifting. Not
I was
drifting,
playing
that's for
Halo.
sure. Right. Yeah.
I can't forget. I can remember now what I was
Yeah, I don't
doing.
even know. I was listening to T-Pain. I mean,
I was listening to I probably was listening to T-Pain, getting ready to play baseball.
yeah. I was playing baseball too. What position?
I was I played everything, but I was catcher mainly.
Yeah, that's a good position.
I would never be a pitcher. This sounds sus as hell, but I would never be a pitcher. I was always afraid of like throwing a fastball and then it come back and hits me in the face.
Yeah.
But
I was a pitcher, and that was always a worry for me as well. The line drive coming straight back at you.
yeah, but then I took the second worst spot where I could get a foul tip to my reproductive organs, and I wouldn't be walking right for a couple of days. So it's kind of a weird situation I was in. Weird mindset.
Yeah, that's definitely a fear for the catcher. You gotta protect what's important and not just home plate.
Yep. But yeah, 11 years old, I was doing that. I actually probably was drifting on Forza 1 at the time.
Okay.
Forza or Need for Speed. And
yeah, Underground, Need for Speed Underground.
yeah,
too. Show.
yeah, for
Most
sure.
Wanted.
Yeah, bro. Back in the days.
Okay, so there was a protest going from Piotr Polinkevich, but judges made a check and the result stays like it was before. And we're going to Andris Kleinbergs and Armand's Westmanis. Teammates battle. Racing
My
Riga.
goodness. Racing Team Riga out here gonna put out a show on this track. Andres is being super clean going through these zones, and his teammate is right there just keeping that proximity. Oh, some contact.
That's a big
That is
one.
yeah. I could just imagine, like, so I know some of these teammates, they'll talk smack in the middle of the run. Maybe they have like a team speak or something, and I could just imagine them talking smack in the middle of the run. Like, I'm gonna get your door. Don't worry.
I'm gonna get you.
Or
I get you.
loser has to build another person a car. I've heard that before. And oh god. And there's some contact on the initiation, and Andres is going to be getting the win. Andres is just finishing up that lap. I think he disconnected.
Oh, he's at 1,000 miles an hour there.
Yeah, but
Fine.
the whole server is disconnected as it was the last battle of this group.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm by myself here. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So first battle it will be Nico Stella and Adam Gomoliszek. So
Yep.
next championship contender. It's fun that they are in a split group. So first time they're gonna be. It's the final. So
Yeah. So we have Daniel already knowing he's moving on.
yeah.
And now Nico. This young buck has been just sending ripples throughout competitions. When people realize how young he is and he's drifting like he is, it's great to see. Some of these other drivers are always down and be like, hey, let's get some doors and have some good time. One of Class X for a man of his age. I'm gonna call him a man because he's he's right now he's drifting like better than more grown men than out here in this competition sometimes. And we also have a new member of AOM, Cameron Mustard. He I think it was last round was the first time we saw him in the AOM livery. Cameron Mustard out here representing a team that has been super spicy in the competition scene as well.
Cameron with the second place last round.
Yes, I believe it was the second place last round.
He's been driving good, definitely.
He's been driving spicy.
Been watching Cameron in DCGP as well as CSG.
Nico Stella versus Adam Gomaleski. Nico Stella coming in huge Scandinavian flick into that first outer zone. Oh, mercy. Riding the outer wall. Wins his power alley. Adam was unsure on how to get that chase run because he probably thought that Nico was going to smack into that wall. Nico then rubs against that outer wall yet again all the way through with the Skuko livery, just being an absolute savage. Commitment, angle, everything you need in the lead run.
That was a great lead run. So
Yeah,
it will be
that-
right in the top of quali.
That was
initiation
insane.
Was his and Alan Hines are a couple of the best initiations I've seen today.
Adam coming in. Oh, there's that contact on initiation on that wall from Adam and going all the way through. Nico Stella is trying to dive right forward into that pocket. And it looked like Adam made a huge mistake on that initiation with possibly using some e-brake, but we have them going through the whole track, the whole lap. Nico Stella is being super consistent, just keeping that proximity all the way through and staying right there in the pocket.
Man, Nico's livery is so sick. That looks so good.
Yeah, and yeah, he is advancing on to the top 16. So looking very strong.
It's like we got our third place in the championship here, Danielis.
Yeah, Paulus Dexnis and Danielius Parangauskas. That's what's happening right now at the track.
It looked like Paulus actually made contact with the wall and then bounced into Daniels on that outer zone.
I couldn't tell if Danielis bumped him before, though. It was very, very close.
No, it looked like, from what I was seeing, was Paulus came in, he was real close to that wall and then bounced forward, and then Daniels made contact. That's from what I see. Judges might have to look at that closer later, but we'll see them how they perform out here. Daniels coming in, initiation, filling out that outer zone, keeping a very conservative lead run all the way through outer zone 3, all the way into his inner clip money. Daniels is being very, very conservative on this lead lap as Paulus is staying right there in proximity. Looks like a little bit of an over angle from Paulus all the way through to the final outer zone.
It was clean. It was consistent, clean.
Yep.
Not the closest, but no big mistakes there. Looks like Paulus does not care about the lines on the ground. He's gonna park.
He's out of frame.
Being a rebel.
You cannot tell this man what to do.
Oh, no. It's just this one guy at the parking lot at the supermarket.
Oh my goodness.
He's staying as he was. Okay, so Daniel Sparangauskas gets the win.
That bothers me so much, especially like an airport parking lot where you're trying to find parking and then you have that one joker just taking up 2 parking spots. Man.
So that people don't like scratch his car or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, Artur Kula and Lenus Turnquist.
Lenus Turnquist is being super aggressive in the chase. And then using a little bit of throttle modulation to give him some room so he could transition. Arthur coming in. Beautiful. Going through that U-turn into that final outer zone from the lead driver. And Lena's a beautiful chase run on keeping that proximity, not getting in the way of the lead driver, just letting them cook and diving in at the right spots.
Turn my engine volume back down to 5% here to 86.
Oh man, Lena's coming in here. Nice initiation, staying to low to mid line and then making some contact with that first outer wall. Power alleys, beautiful. Going into outer zone 3, diving into inner clip 1. A little bit shallow on that inner clip, keeping that mid line on that first inner clip, and the second one into this little U-turn going all the way around. Lenus is being very committed with each zone, using little to no corrections, going all the way through. Great lead run from Lenus.
I saw some tire drops in outside zone 3, between outside zone 3 and outside clip 4. So
Yeah.
See if that has any effect.
I just hit my funny bone
On what, your desk?
on my mic stand. It's like metal.
Mic stand. Is it like coming from the ground?
Nah, well, not my mic stand, like my mic holder. It's coming from behind. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, one more time.
Okay. Can't
One
complain with
time.
that.
So small mistakes by both of the drivers. Judges said it's a draw, so it's one more time.
Or one more time battle, Arthur versus Lenus Turnquist. S chassis versus GR86 coming in. Boom. Nice initiation from Arthur. I think there might have been some little bit of a contact from the chase driver, but Arthur is unfazed and staying in each zone, being super aggressive, going into his inner clip and then just being straight gangster on that second inner clip with the angle, but a little bit shallow on it, all the way into his U-turn. Transition is good, going all the way to the final outer zone. Lenus Turnquist is keeping that proximity, staying door to door. And Arthur is now going to be in the chase.
He's gonna have to turn up here.
Lenus coming in here. Nice initiation, huge weight transfer, but Arthur is just keeping that proximity right off the rip. Lenus Turnquist, power alley is good going in. This is outer zone 3, a bobble from Arthur coming into his inner clip. But Arthur is just shallowing up angle, diving at the right spot, and then coming in, huge angle to scrub speed to stay in that pocket. But Lenus is filling out each zones. Arthur is doing a fantastic job on the chase.
I saw the same tire drop as the last battle from Lenus in outside zone 3. And it seemed like that caused him to get a little bit offline, a little bit of speed. But regardless,
yeah, Lenus Stormquist gets the win. Okay, let's spice it just a little bit. We have Cameron and we have Gert. And that's the next one.
Speaking of spicy, we have Cameron Mustard out here being super spicy.
Gert's been driving really good too. It should be good.
Yes. Cameron coming out here. Nice initiation, and you just see him get back on power right on initiation. You see the car just grip right up going into his power alley. And my goodness, the commitment Cameron is going through while Gert is just staying right there fighting to keep that proximity all the way through going into his final outer zone. Huge car, but nice angle in the chase.
There was even a little bit of contact, it looked like, in the power alley in side clip 4, but it looks like Cameron didn't even let off, unaffected by it.
Yeah, Cameron was really really smooth with everything. He was fighting through the contact, unfazed by it. There we go. Huge initiation, and I don't think Cameron was ready for that. Going into that first outer zone, here comes that power alley, and with that huge car that Gert is driving, Cameron is just trying to keep that proximity enough and then giving him some room so he can transition so he doesn't make that contact. But Gert is doing a fantastic job. Here's this final outer zone from Gert. A little bit shallow on that final outer zone, but Cameron Mustard to just keep that proximity throughout that whole lap.
Man, Gert has angle. That guy was sideways.
I feel like you'd notice the angle more with longer cars.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think that's why I enjoy like the Challengers and the Vipers.
Yeah. I think
You can
that's
see them. Huck.
that's something that you trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
You also have the slower transitions and the not exactly fitting into every spot, but
I'll make it fit.
right, you just make it fit. No, I drive the Camaro, man. I understand. The Chaser's another. I like that car. I almost went with that car actually. It's a good car. I'm surprised more people aren't driving it. Which car do you drive, Tiny?
I enjoyed the Mustang and also the E36. The E36,
Yeah.
love driving it. The one when I was testing out these season 10 cars, I enjoyed them so much, but I felt more at home. I feel more at home on the rig with the Mustang chassis.
Okay, so Gert gets the win. Okay, so judges
Nice.
said that Cameron took a really bad line after out-season number 3 and through inside clip number 4, so it was really hard to chase, and that's why judges decided Gert gets the win.
Yeah, they're talking about the power alley there. It looks like Cameron dropped some tires. And we got a server reset.
Yep.
You have Olaf Eriksson in the chat. And he was speaking Swedish in chat. He said, "Hell, Gert can take this one." Being very confident. Love it.
In the top 48, Gert had a buy run before you were here, Tiny.
Yeah.
And man, reverse entry and just
Fifth gear.
it was a good buy run. It gave us a good impression of the guy.
I love it when drivers take advantage of the buy runs and just have fun with it.
Flex. Yeah.
What was it? Vadim Abramov did that on one comp. I think it was CNDS. He did a 360 entry. No, he did a transition 360 into an outer zone, and it was so clean. It just got me hyped, and I was about it. I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I feel at home with the Mustangs, the Mustang chassis. I know with VDC, those chassis are kind of slow, so on and so forth. I like being rowdy and getting super aggressive with it. The E36 chassis, I enjoy. But lately, I don't know if you guys have tried out the Formula Drift pack that came out. I've been loving the Viper in there.
I downloaded it, but I haven't tried it yet. Say the Viper's good? I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I love the whole idea of even drifting a Viper, right? That's so ridiculous. So it's awesome.
Okay, let's go back. Vitaly Isaev and Juan Jorges already doing their run.
Vitaly is coming in, and Juan just being super aggressive, and then keeping a very conservative chase run towards the final parts of the lap. I think he was just trying to make that lap count, and we'll see how he does in the lead. Maybe he knows he's a little bit more gripped up than Vitaly, and then he's just gonna turn it up a notch on this lead run.
Man, Vitaly has been very good today. Very, very clean, very consistent. Ooh. Looks like he's doing everything he can to keep up, showering up a little bit. Looks like grip might be an issue, like you said before, as he transitions it in, cinching up and across the line. I think this might come down to chase versus chase. Looks like Vitaly had a little bit more of a struggle. Can somebody, Maki, can you say his name again? Juan
Jorges, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I'm not into Spanish. You should ask
Juan Jorges,
because he's learning Spanish.
Juan Jorges?
Jorges.
What did you say before, Tiny? One on one.
This is one on one.
One on one.
One on one.
Battling it out. One on one.
Little dad joke for that one.
Yeah.
I remember when some guys from Saudi Arabia was driving in DCGP, and I was asking one of my friends how to pronounce that, and he was sending me voice messages with correct pronunciation of some of the names. So.
Looks like the judges are saying Vitaly had a better chase in that last section, but both great runs. So Vitaly gets the win.
Yep, official. Vitaly Isaev goes to a top 16. And
it's always funny to see these guys speaking, I don't know, is that Polish? Whenever they type something in the chat, at first it always just looks like a keyboard smash to me. And I try to pronounce it, and I'm like, oh wait, that's not English.
That's something. Yeah, we try to make it all English chat, but some of the drivers are writing in their native languages, so...
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I know that it's not always easy to say something in a second language, you know?
Oh, definitely. Especially when you think, I learned sign language, and there's certain signs that if you sign it a different way than what you're trying to sign it, it sounds very inappropriate. Well, it doesn't sound, it looks inappropriate. So here we go. Irene coming in with this first outer zone. A little bit of contact from Kobe Wells in that chase. Irene going all the way through to outer zone 2. Irene's unfazed, but being super consistent with that angle, throttle management, and all the way through into Edgar clip 2. Fantastic. Irene is just being on a tear. A little bit of a bobble going into that U-turn, but using all of the track so he could dive into that final outer zone. Kobe Wells is just being there for the show, being super aggressive, but probably is a huge mistake on his end.
I'm amazed that he just seemed unbothered, like Kobe wasn't even there. And because this is a track where contact can very easily throw you off, and he stuck with it.
Oh my goodness. And Kobe is just being dove right into the wall. That looks maybe a connection issue from my end, but it looked like he made contact with that wall. But Kobe is just fighting through, going all the way through these first 2 inner clips. This is a U-turn. Kobe Wells doing a great job towards the last half of that track. And Irene is just keeping a conservative chase run. Maybe he is also getting a connection issue.
I definitely saw some lag on my end, yeah.
Australia is so far away from here, so...
Oh, that's right. Kobe is Australian, yeah.
Kobe is from
Pretty
Australia.
down under, man.
Yeah. Irene from Poland.
So that's across the world, all the way across the world.
Yeah.
Man, it's really amazing to think about, right? I'm sitting here in Alaska, Kobe's in Australia, and I can't say his name, but he's in Poland. That's pretty incredible when you think about it, you know, that we can all come together.
Drifting is our language, bro.
Truly.
Yeah.
Speaking of language, how do you say that name again?
Irene.
Hey.
Hey!
Okay. That, yeah.
Last time I said the shortened form of this name, but Tiny said it's not polite to say so I won't.
That sounds like an onomatopoeia, if you know what that is, like a word that means a noise, like any.
Okay, so one more time.
Nice.
So
Wait, what did I say was inappropriate?
never mind. Okay, so Kobe had lag at the first outside zone, so there was no contact between the drivers. And yeah, that's gonna be one more time.
Irene coming in here. Nice little cut track to that first outer zone. Going into the power alley, being super consistent with the angle and speed going into these first 2 inner clips all the way through to that power alley. Little, oh my goodness, a tire drop might have been done from the contact. That power alley Irene did was super clean. I was trying to say earlier before I saw that contact, but what I'm noticing is with some drivers on that initiation, they're kind of like clutch dragging it into it instead of like hucking it, compared to what you see Nico Stella do with that weight transfer and just using that arc and that momentum going all the way around that outer wall. And if you don't do that right, if you initiate a little bit towards the right side of that track. While you weight transfer, you're gonna set yourself up for failure. Kobe Wells is being really shallow on that first outer zone, going into this power alley. Beautiful transition, but huge angle from Irene, having to slow himself down, but keeping that momentum, and then he punts him off the track like Randy Orton in 2008.
RKO.
And an instant decision from the judges.
Yep.
I think this track it's hard to keep that angle. And if you have the proximity but not the angle, the front of your car is going to go into the lead car. So
Okay, Damian Chervitz and Adrien Rosero. Let's go.
the Fujiwara tofu livery, I love that.
Yeah, really love that initial D inspired livery, so like in the comics.
Yeah.
Hello, Ducky.
That was clean. Not a lot of proximity, but at least it was clean online. So his livery is yeah, I think it's supposed to be like manga drawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Like shaded like it was in the
Yeah.
manga. That's nice. I like it.
Adrien Rosero coming in here. My dog wanted to commentate that last run, but Adrien Rosero coming
Good
in
boy.
and filling out the outer zones, going in to this U-turn. This U-turn right here has been super dangerous for some of these drivers. But Damian is right here. You keep it that proximity. That BMW all the way through.
You know, I like that you called it a U-turn because we've been calling it different things: a horseshoe, a hairpin.
Yeah, it's in the briefing. It's a hairpin, so.
U-turn. I like though.
I
That's
said
a good
like a
description.
hairpin. It's a. But all we know, it's the same corner.
Yeah.
Right.
It's-
Yeah. Because
Okay.
there's no zone there. But, yeah.
Damian Chervitz gets the win. So Kansai Dorifto goes through. Next is Adam Gron and Arminas Virkelis. Wide entry from Adam. Oh no!
Oh no!
That's too much.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, it was looking good at the first part of Alcazar #1, but then too
Like
fast.
he just couldn't get away from the wall. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a big score deduction, as we are going to a second part of this battle. Yeah, Team Adam's mom. Here we go. Let's go.
What?
Yeah, Olaf
What?
was driving the previous season. It was Team Adam's mom. I believe so.
I was so confused there.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean,
wait,
this
what did
is
you say?
coming. I can't even speak on this lap.
Wow, he was close there. Adam trying to really make up for the first run with his proximity here. Ooh, right on his door and across the line. I don't know if that effort will be all for none, though. Yeah, looks like Arminus gets the win in despite of the great chase from Adam.
Yeah, that was not enough.
Not enough.
Yeah, so that was definitely last battle of the top 32.
So we are on to the top 16?
Yeah, but I guess first we're gonna go with a little break.
Okay.
Let me
I'm gonna
get you
myself
updated before.
grab myself some breakfast here. It's still morning.
I guess
where I'm
it's
at.
gonna be a 10 minutes break, so
We'll be right back.
in a 10 minutes, so we're coming back with the top 16 action. And right now calling the firemen because we're making some fireworks at the server, so don't miss it, guys. We'll come back in a 10 minutes. Okay, guys, we're back at the track. As I said before, we have some fireworks. So right now that's gonna be definitely more light at the track. And we're ready to go with a top 16 action.
I just got to chase Alan Hines. That was that just made my day.
You know, it's funny. I give a lot of crap with with Reese Tatterson and Alan Hines. I haven't had the chance to drift. I think this is the first competition I've actually commentated him. But these guys are out here just having fun, and they're like, dude, come on, tandem, try to get my doors. It's pretty cool. All right, we have Lucas Pasquini versus Patrick Kaminsky. Lucas in the lead, Patrick in the chase. Lucas Pasquini with the AOM livery coming in. A little bit of contact on that first outer zone, but Lucas is unfazed coming in. Huge speed boost going through that power alley all the way in to that second outer wall, going all the way through into this candy cane. Into the final outer zone. Huge angle from Lucas Pasquini.
Wow.
I could make up different names for that U-turn, man.
I like candy cane. That's accurate. I like that.
We can go all night long.
One thing I've been noticing a lot of is chase drivers will sacrifice outer zone 2, as I think we saw Patrick did there. You can just cut straight across it to try to catch up.
It seems like on that U-turn, they sometimes leave early on the outer zone to dive into that pocket, and that's how they get that proximity. So it's really cool. But you have Patrick, huge gap of Lucas Pasquini, and now Lucas is reeling him in. Lucas coming in and diving into that pocket. Here comes this outer zone, and Lucas is just keeping the momentum with Patrick all the way through. Was a little bit late on the transition to the chase, but was able to give him enough room so he could transition into that final outer zone. Was a good call on Lucas's end. These guys are making split-second decisions on each turn. It's very cool to watch.
That's true. You do have to decide, like, what am I going to sacrifice here, you know?
Yeah, we were talking during top 48 that you have to keep a nice approach, make early transition into this last corner after hairpin U-turn. You say it. So if you make it early, you can make a nice and smooth transition right into the lead driver's doors. So if you make it too late, you just have to go around your opponent, and then it's not very smooth. And yeah. Patrick Kaminsky gets the win. So Patrick made one mistake. He missed outside zone number 2 at his chase, but in general Patrick's chase was better, and as we see, his lead run was very fast, and Lucas was definitely struggling to keep up.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't have that proximity at first, even though he got it back, but still wasn't enough.
Next, we got Luis Trevino and Eggers. I'm not trying that last name. I'm sorry. Coming in. Oh, my goodness.
Lewis. Look at Lewis. He's just pick you.
There.
Wow.
You helped me, bro.
Lewis. Oh, no. Edgar just came in and just didn't initiate. You said possibly a wheel disconnect.
That's what it looked like. Yeah, I don't know.
It could have been that, or even a pedal disconnect. I'm thinking of.
Right. It's just like it didn't happen. Yeah.
Did not compute.
Yeah, when you hear this weird Windows noise, you know you're screwed.
Oh man, here comes Edgar. He's gonna be in the lead. Luis Trevino did a fantastic job filling out that first outer zone, being straight gangster in that first outer wall. Here comes Edgar with that Mustang. He taps that wall and then falls out of the zone, but that doesn't unfaze him on line wise. Going to outer zone 2, going to outer zone 3, fantastic. Diving into that inner clip, and my goodness, Luis Trevino is not letting any space bother him, going all the way through, being very conservative on the chase. Edgar does a very unique shallow angle on that Shepherd's hook all the way through to that final outer zone. Shepherd's hook.
Shepherd's hook.
Yeah.
Oh, like
you like that?
Yeah, a little U on the end of the.
You ever see comedians
staff?
get pulled off a stage? Yeah,
Right,
that's a Shepherd's hook.
With the yank 'em, cartoon style.
Oh, that's gonna be huge battle. I see.
This is gonna be a good one.
And Kristoff Rypina, both former DCGP champions. Let's go, guys.
Here goes Alan Hines in the lead. Kristoff Rypina. Escuco coming in against this top class act. Alan Hines, huge initiation, filling out that first outer zone. Power alley is buttery smooth. Kristoff is coming in, diving into the pocket, getting door to door, getting into the inside clip. Wow! Alan Hines scrapes off his bumper on that outer wall. Here's that U-turn all the way through. Alan Hines is being super spicy with angle and moving all the way through each zone like a class act, a choreographer of many, many music videos.
Oh my God, that was good.
That was insane, man. That was awesome.
Edge of my seat the whole time. That was incredible.
Yeah, that definitely could be a final. But we're
new
still in the
definition
top
of edging.
16.
Here we go. Kristoff Rypina in the lead. Alan Hines in the chase. Alan Hines dives right into the pocket, getting door to door, showing Kristoff, hey, I could do that too, bro. All the way into this power alley. Kristoff Rypina using his speed and momentum with that GR86. Alan Hines with that R34, being super spicy, getting door to door throughout each zones. Here's that Shepherd's hook. Kristoff is filling out each zone. Beautiful momentum throughout that hook, all the way through to the final outer zone, getting doors, baby.
Wow.
Woo.
A little bit of contact.
That's the first battle I just watched.
Yeah, you're in for a treat, man.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the first one. When the moment you said Alan Hines, I actually didn't know he was competing. That was insane.
Only difference I saw in those two was that Alan did have some contacts, pushed him a little bit, a couple times. Other than that, they were both connected. Drove like one car, you know.
Yeah, really. Battle of the Titans. In a top 16. Final round of season 10.
I mean, you would think they were teammates, the way they drove.
Nah.
Nah. Ooh, looks like Kristoff missed the inside clip for
Little bit. Alan Hines. Wow.
Okay,
Like
so
tiny dip.
official decision is Alan Hines gets the win, but I can already see a protest from Kristoff. Okay, so
Oh, man.
first round, perfect lead, perfect chase. Second round, perfect chase, and one small mistake next to inside clip number 7. So judges said that Kristoff missed that inside clip just a little bit. So
yeah, but the protest is saying that there was some contact, which I did see. I was watching.
yeah,
Alan
there was
Hines
a
in first
contact
person,
there, but don't know if
yeah.
that's the case here terms of
Kristoff
scoring.
says he touched me, and I think touched is not the word. He bullied you across the track, and he pushed you through each zone. So that was insane to watch. Fantastic run from both drivers. Alan Hines, you should be proud of your performance, and so should you, Kristoff.
Yeah, that
Fantastic.
was incredible. Especially since before these battles started, I did a run in practice with Alan Hines, and I couldn't even get within 2 car lengths of him the whole way.
He's so good.
Absolutely
that
gapped
R34
me.
dude. He's
And
such a
Kristoff
gangster.
was connected to him throughout the run, so
You know
these
that you
drivers are
have
incredible.
more gears than 2, so you can just
Listen
switch
here.
into first.
Listen here, bro. That's insane to even say, because some of these drivers, yeah, they have more than 2 gears, but no matter how many gears I have, I still can't keep up with them.
Right, it
It's
don't
just
matter.
how-
Yeah, it don't matter.
It's kind of like that when I'm chasing a driver. It's kind of like that dog that doesn't want to go on that walk, and you have to drag him through. I mean, I'm barely there. I'm barely at the
Right.
walk, but yeah, just help me
Pulling
out,
me.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a leash at some point.
It's so funny on Instagram, on social medias. I love like poking at some of the drivers, especially the VDC drivers or even the pro drivers. They'll be like, "I could get your door," and I knowing all damn well I cannot get their door. Just
And they're always so humble, right? That just almost makes it worse. Like, oh, yeah, you could. I'm not that good, Like,
Everyone's a beginner, man. Been drifting 16
Right.
years. I still try to learn. Try to learn every day something new.
some more than others, though.
Yeah, yeah, like speak to James Dean. I don't think he's. I think he has the backing of saying, "I'm not a beginner." Do you know what I mean? But
Right.
the rest, yeah, we can all learn something new, man.
Yeah,
There's always
everybody's-
something.
Everybody in the community is very humble.
Okay,
And
so
it looks like there's actually
wait,
an
guys, wait,
overturn.
because it's going something.
wow.
So Kristoff is right. We haven't seen that in the first time. There was a contact before inside clip number 6. Sorry, Aram, for the wrong call. And we have a different call. It's Kristoff Repina who gets the win. So, yeah.
Wow.
But we're going now to the next battle. Andris Kleinbergs and Daniel Andreev. Already at the track.
Daniel competing for the championship here.
Yeah.
Nice switchback.
Daniel is doing a fantastic job in the chase, and then Andreas is just being a super unit out here in the lead with that huge chassis just filling out each zone.
Brilliant. That is a big car for this track. I'm not wrong, right? Like it's JZX.
No,
and
we
this.
actually talked about that earlier. It's a big car.
I think you can pretty much be on the outside and inside at the same time.
Long.
Yeah. And
makes
still
the
you can
angle
just leave the track, take your family and go somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, he's a little bit away in the chase there. Is he gonna catch up? Yeah. Good work catching up. Up on the wall. A little bit late on the transition there, but he's snapping back really well onto the inside clip. Perfect timing on both. And all the way to, what did you call it? The hook?
Shepherd's hook, candy cane,
hook.
U-turn. We've been calling it everything, brother.
It's just an hairpin, isn't it? But
Yeah. That's
They-
what
I
it was
think they
initially, but
challenged me.
then he came and just said, "Oh, it's Shepherd's Hook. Why not?"
Just
Well,
a hairpin,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
yeah,
No.
crack on, man. Hype it up.
There's more than
Make
that.
it happen. I think the 36 gave a little bit of a better, cleaner.
Mhm.
Yeah, it looked
Clean
like
it.
Andrews was close, but there was some inconsistencies.
Yeah,
Some
that
surges.
U-turn is like on this track is like Mike Tyson's hook. It's just sharp and just powerful throughout this whole lap.
Right.
And if you don't get that right, you're not going to get that outer zone. You're done.
Okay,
It's really
Daniel
easy to
Andreev
over-rotate.
gets the win.
And server reset.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
gotta-
a server
I-
restart.
I got to come up with another name for that before I leave to work. I gotta think of something else. I want to catch Yogi off guard.
He says, just a hairpin,
Keep it
isn't
up.
it?
That's what you want to call it? That's what we're calling it? Not
Yeah.
changing, man?
No, I've called him many things, man. Just coming up with different things.
It's a crazy layout. It reminds me of Rheinbach in Austria, where it's like it loops itself in or out. It's
very unique. That initiation, the one person that has seen that initiation buttery smooth, Nico Stella. Nico Stella did a huge Scandinavian flick, just momentum and just
I didn't know from last
on
round
it.
who was Nico, what who was behind. I just thought he was just a simulator driver. So he messaged my company on Instagram, and I realized that he's like a tiny little dude. That's a badass.
he's
like
11
great
years old, just straight gangster, and we're about to see
gangster
him.
drifting in real life and doing some gangster shit. And I've got a similar student, but like he's also showing really good talent here. Like he's driving on a different level. So I'm excited to see him again.
Man, you don't have to talk about me like that, man.
Yeah. But that's crazy to be at this age, man. Like, if I started at 11, wow, it's crazy.
You know what I think of Nico Stella? He is I want to call him Gizmo. You ever seen Gremlins?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the badass of the Gremlins.
Yeah.
Like you know what? Nico Gizmo Stella. There we go.
We got the first place versus the third place here for the championship.
Oh, there you go.
First to
my
third.
Heavyweight.
I hope I didn't jinx him. Let's see what he can do. Excited.
Here goes Nico Stella. Yes, Skuko livery coming in. Nice entry going into that first out of zone. And
Almost
Daniel
contact.
is right into it, staying door to door. Here comes Nico through this power alley, getting super aggressive with speed and momentum, going to the outer zone 3. And here comes that dive into inner clip. The chase driver punted that inner clip, but going into the second inner clip, money. Here comes that shepherd's hook. Nico Stella doing a fantastic job. Using some left foot braking to pivot his car around. A little bit of contact on that transition. Unfazed Stella, but oh mercy, this lap was doors.
Oh my god.
Like, to me, the chase was unbelievable, but there was a lot of outer zone that were kind of brushed and not, shortcutted, like in the Manji and a few places. So I think Nico, if he does a door-on-door, but getting all clips, clear. That's the only thing. The proximity was insane. Oh, wow.
Huge initiation from Daniel, but he's a little bit shallow on that first outer zone compared to Nico, but still riding every zone as deep as possible. Nico Stella is just diving right into the pocket, using throttle modulation, left foot braking, going all the way in to this inner clip, all the way in to this shepherd's hook. Finally,
That's what I mean.
This is insane.
On the same angle, outside zone, getting them. Wow.
That's the timing, bro.
Gizmo.
That's the timing we're looking for, right?
Yeah.
He's Gizmo. That his name's Gizmo now.
Gizmo.
Nico Gizmo Stella.
Don't know.
I don't even know what you're talking about. What is Gremlins?
You never seen
What?
Gremlins,
You
dude?
never seen Gremlins, bro?
All right, this is not a
my-
conversation for live stream right
Production,
now.
can we get this guy out of the booth?
We're
Just
waiting
wait.
on the decision. But honestly, that was
No, it was great. A great run. I'm happy I'm not a judge.
I'm gonna be honest, this is one of them where I think I'm happy with what I would decide.
Oh, it's the Furbies. They're the Furbies.
Let's
They're
go,
not
Nico.
Furbies, bro.
Nico
No,
is
this is
going
well.
to top 8.
Bro, this was like 8 years before I was born. Okay, to be fair.
Oh my god.
8 years before. Oh my god.
It's a
Oh,
1984.
oh my god.
Still.
Dude, it was before I was born too. I still know what Gremlins is.
Yeah, me too. So.
You know, don't pin them after midnight, you know? But
Yeah,
anyway,
man.
moving on. Who we got, Maki? Who we
Anyways,
Lenus, Stormquist, and Gert, Kubar, Seb. Here they come.
got? Whoa! A little bit shallow on outer zone 1. Now he's gonna shortcut a little bit there just to catch on, but he's catching on. Back to outer zone. Is he staying on the door? Throughout, getting the outer zone with that huge JZX. And now on to the Shepherd's Hook, I guess. Transitioning onto the outer zone. That JZX is like over the outer zone. That was insane. That was
That
impressive.
was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Gert has been on fire today.
Yeah, it's his day.
He's really standing out to me. Yeah.
It's crazy to see the difference between a GTA 6 and a JZX. It must be like half the size.
Not just visually, but the noise as well. You gotta-
Yeah. Right, let's see.
Yeah, the
So
the
loud.
GR86 is like the chihuahuas of this pack coming
Yep.
in. Gert is missing
Same.
that first out of zone.
Same mistake as the other pair, but just a little bit worse. But this Manji is better in the chase. Ooh, going off track in the lead. Going one wheel off, I think. GT86 staying there, kind of missing zone, but it's kind of matching door on door, so kind of expected to happen. Onto the outer zone. Staying close, a lot of wobbles, but he's staying close all the way to the finish line. That was in and out, but
Great run from both of these guys. You have Gert representing Sweden out here.
Sorry,
You already know
it's
it's-
Norway.
Oh no, Gert's Norway. Sorry, I know they have a rivalry. My bad.
it's
Flags and
Lenus
stuff like that.
86, am I right?
Yeah, Lenus Stormquist gets the win, so GT86
Cool.
is moving
Oh,
on.
nice. Yeah,
All
certain
about the lead.
moves
I
on.
very much enjoy watching how important a lead run.
But
Mm.
people at the chat are saying still that Gert is Swedish, so. But this is when Gert becomes Norwegian when he's losing. okay. I got
He's
it.
Norwegian now. Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
he's
leaving
leaving
Sweden now. There we go. Vitaly versus Kobe. All the way in. Kobe just diving in and making some contact with Vitaly in that first outer zone.
Kind of
Vitaly's
put him in
just-
place though.
Yeah, it definitely put him right where he needed to be. But Vitaly is just being super aggressive with momentum and just being committed on each zone, not filling them fully out until that inner clips, but onto the Shepherd's Hook as Kobe is just diving in, trying to stay in this fight throughout this final outer zone. Use some left foot braking to keep that proximity all the way through to that finish line. Now we're gonna have Kobe in the lead and Vitaly in the chase. It looks like these guys might have a little bit of sauce.
Yeah, Vitaly is one driver that has been driving really good. I've been watching him yesterday and
Let's see
today,
what he
and,
does.
and he's been fast.
And Kobe is out here, huge Scandinavian flick, but using that e-brake to kind of coast himself right into that outer wall. Kobe is doing a beautiful job setting himself up for that power alley into this outer zone 3. Use some left foot braking into the inner clip 1. Gangster into that outer zone, rubbing that bumper into the Shepherd's Hook. Money, nice angling up into the final outer zone. Here comes Kobe Wells, just filling it out, showing up and throwing down.
Wow.
That was
That
surprising.
chase was phenomenal. That lead was phenomenal. And I
The
think
lead was very good. Yeah.
so. I think the lead in the first run was problematic because of the tap on entry. But now the question is, will the judge see the tap as the chase fault or the lead.
I believe that's what the replay is for. Looks like we have a judge
that's
leaving
what it looks
for
like.
replay.
In my opinion, I'm just gonna say my opinion. It doesn't matter because I'm not a judge, but in my opinion, it was the lead's fault because he was in the wrong place. Because if he tapped him and he went to the right place, then
Yeah.
we had to be in the wrong place. But
These guys out here just being straight gangsters. And I do have to bid myself adieu. I have work going up. It was an absolute pleasure this season. I'm happy to be a part of the team for DCGP. It was awesome meeting you guys for the first time, getting to know you and the drivers. And I'll let you guys do your thing.
We'll see you next year, eh?
thank you.
Yeah. Will you see me next year and see me in DMEC?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Tiny, for joining in and hoping to see you and hear you, of course, in the next season.
I will definitely be back. I love doing virtual side, and it helps me out when I do real world competitions as well. So it's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Yep. Okay, so as we're waiting for the call, and I can see that the judges are watching a replay. One small fun fact about this truck, because some of you may not know, but maybe you know the basic Assetto Corsa drift truck. You definitely know it, as you may all use E30 back in the days, just drifting around. The basic drift track in Assetto is just based at this truck, so that's the original track, and the version of the track called the Drift is just basically this track. So we're coming back, and Kobe Wells gets the win. So judges said that Vitali made a big mistake at the entry of the first run, almost stopped on the initiation line, almost unchaseable. So that means Kobe is advancing onto the top 8.
Good call. Very good call. Move on. Who we
Is
got next?
our chase driver here?
It looks like not, because I'm still.
Yeah, we're waiting for Arminus. Yeah, that's gonna be a buy run for Damian Cherevitz.
Let's watch it. I want to watch it then.
Yeah, top 16.
Bam! A little bit of handbrake to get there, but he's there, so I can't fault him. Let's see how he does the manji. Nice, smooth, keeping the speed, consistency, staying out of zone, in a clip, out of zone. He's brushing all of them. A-line there. What is he gonna do here? I'm interested to see. Snappy or smooth? In between. That was nice.
Between.
Yeah, I was in between.
Almost
Right,
went
was
over.
Oh, and a 360 to add to the salt.
It's easy
That's
to go over
that's
in
good.
that last zone.
Like, really impressive. Very solid.
Okay, so quick
We're on to our
server
top 8.
restart, and we are going with top 8.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yep.
I was actually really excited because it's the first time I was about to commentate on Alan Hines driving, which I'm really
You missed it.
Yeah.
because I've worked with Alan Hines. I've like Alan Hines for a long time, and he's an insane driver. So next time, hopefully he joins more next year. I can watch him to do a bit more.
Yeah, I actually did a lap with him in practice. It was it made me pretty excited.
Just as good as in real life, by the way. Just saying.
It's crazy watching that guy. Like when I first started drifting and learning how to tune cars, it was his videos that I was watching and his tunes I was using. So it's really cool.
Oh, really? Cool.
Really cool to see him now. And there's the signal to pit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Lewis
We got
Trevino and
Lewis
Patrick
Trevino.
Kaminsky.
Cool.
Both of
Let's
guys
see.
RX-7.
Did we see this battle before?
Not today.
Oh,
Okay. Well, definitely not today.
Yeah.
So, Lewis, great lead. Quick snap back. And then Chase is not mirroring the angle, but he's there. He's perfect. Keeping the speed, getting the outer zone, both of them. A little bit shallow in the chase there. Inner, a little bit shallow again. He's cutting the track a little bit, but he's making it very clean and very smooth, so you can't really fault him, but still missing the... Oh! And a big tap there. Almost a transition denied.
And that's that transition that we were talking about earlier, Maki, where you really got to time it right, and that would just be a little bit late for the chase driver, I believe.
So big advantage to Lewis right now, right?
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Looks
but
like.
Right.
Let's see what he can do in the chase. Oh,
Patrick is fast.
Oh,
Patrick
he
is very
left off the
fast on
line.
this track,
Ooh,
so-
he snooze, he lose. Now he's gonna have to shortcut. Somehow manages to tap on the wall in the lead. Throws him off. He's staying to his qualifying line. He's staying to his timing, getting every outer zone, inner zone. Still catching. Oh, shortcutted a little bit, but he's making it worth it. In great chase. The lead is very smoke. The smoke is insane, man. This is crazy. And through the finish line. What do you think, Maki? That's...
I don't know. It was not the best lead I've seen today from Patrick. He was like
Right.
trying to be very fast, but yeah, as I was talking, judges' eyes, Luis Trevino gets the win, but that's gonna be a protest I see now. Yeah, I was
Right off the
trying to
bat.
say that his lead run was not the great one, but Luis, on the other hand, was much better. And I guess judge's call is good, but still there's some yeah, that's gonna be all about this transition and contact we've seen. So because
What happened there?
Patrick said that at the transition he just stopped in a place like a lock or something.
Oh. Could that happen?
I don't know. I guess it will be very clear to see at the replay, because watching a replay is just a clear video.
Yeah, I guess that's all. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Very interesting.
Right, because you don't have the lag. I haven't really ever thought about that.
Okay, so judges came back and say it's hard to say if that was a lag or not enough space. Anyway, even without the mistake, still contact with the wall. So in a judge's eyes, Lewis still gets the win, but debate is still going. And it just ended, and Luis Trevino still gets the win, and he is in the top 4. But now, Daniel Andreev and Kristoff Rypina. So Kristoff Rypina is Nico's teammate, so
This should be a good one.
definitely Nico is rooting for Kristoff now.
Couple of heavyweights here.
Nice chase line into entry. Keeping the Manji, getting the outer zone. Was that a tap?
That was.
But they're both keeping it really nicely. Still getting every outer zone. But oh, the chase was perfect until he just did a bit too much.
There was 2 points of contact there, and I'm amazed Daniel didn't get offline. Usually when you get bumped before that wall, you go into the wall.
Oh,
But Daniel managed to keep it. And then
was
also
there
in
a
the
tap
Shepherds.
in the-
Yeah,
on
in
the
inside clip 4, before outside zone 5 on the wall, he got bumped. in
after the
transition.
Manji, man, that would have been
Yeah.
speed him up into the last. That's crazy.
Right. That's usually what happens.
So now, initiation, much nicer from both drivers in the chase. Not as much proximity, but he's keeping it, shortcutting a little bit the outer zone. No tap, clean transition, both getting the inner clip, outer clip, inner clip, outer clip. I love this, this is like race line. And then transition, last corner, outer zone, all the way around. Very smooth, very nice. I mean, it doesn't matter if it didn't happen, but he spanned first lap, so.
It looks like Daniel was playing it safe there, knowing that there was contact for Kristoff. And it looks like an instant decision. Yep, Daniel made the right choice.
Daniel get the win.
Very smart.
Congratulations. Ooh, what? Did we not just watch him like 10 minutes ago?
Yeah,
Oh
just
my
like a different side of the bracket we have now. So Nico
Yeah,
and
man.
Lenus.
Let me turn down my engine volume.
Let's watch what happens.
And here we go.
So Nico leaving the line very fast, building a gap, but oh, the chase is catching on. Nico's on a perfect line on the left foot brake, straight through the outside zone, transitioning, getting the outer clip, keeping his speed, his momentum all the way around, getting the inner clip, outer clip, back to in, back out, and through the airpin very nicely, keeping his momentum. Nice and snappy transition, full lock, outer zone, no adjustments, straight to the finish. Chase was good.
Looks like he
But-
fell behind a little bit in the first section, but he did manage to catch it up in outside zone 3. So from there on, it was a really
but
good
it
chase.
was good. It was a good. I consider that a really good chase.
But an
But we also
amazing
know-
lead.
But an amazing lead. So now, what can Nico do? No gap. He's gone. He's on his bumper straight from initiation. Super perfected timing. He's a little bit off the outer zone, but he's keeping his momentum. Nice flick through, getting the outer zone like perfect. Onto the inner clip, outer zone,
Wow.
inner, very nicely, straight on the door. We're not even mentioning it, how close he is, because he is that close. Timing his transition before the lead, straight onto the door, staying all the way.
Nico
No
has
question asked.
consistently,
No
he's
question.
consistently
He was
nailed
just
that
done.
tough transition.
He just said, okay, let me show you.
All the
was-
spots that the drivers
him
are having
cook.
trouble with, Nico is just absolutely cooking. Yeah.
I've got literal goosebumps, man. That doesn't happen often for me from the simulator. Like, that was just... If he can find a way to extract this in real life. Wow, man. Like, what a driver. Lead better chase. And lead Nico.
Yeah. Nico Stella
Nico.
gets the win.
Wow.
This is going to be close
Deserved.
for the championship. We
I
might
guess
end up with a
we'll see
championship
Daniel
battle.
and Nico
Oh,
in
I
the
don't know about
finals,
this stuff. What's going on? Are we talking about there's a few drivers who can win the championship?
Yeah, Nico and Daniel right now is just
Are we-
two
right?
contenders. So right now Nico has 424 points. So 4 to 4. And
Yeah.
Daniel has 407, so 407. It's like 17 points difference between those two. So it may just go into the last battle in the final of today's round.
For the win and the championship.
Could they meet
that
before
would
the
be awesome.
final?
No, because the first
Oh
time
my
they can
God.
meet each other is the final, so
Oh my
different side
god,
of
we're
bracket.
gonna finish the day with fireworks.
That
Oh,
may be-
hey, what's going on here?
And
I mean, he's
we're
not
gonna
giving
run.
up. Oh, and then Chase crashes. Okay, I
He
think
says
that's pretty
no,
much
What's going
decided.
on now? It's gonna be a rerun or something? No.
Oh,
I
why?
guess
That was
not.
straight after start line. It's
Well,
isn't it?
Kobe has his connection issues that I think may have played a role there.
No, that was straight. I don't know. I can't watch the replay, but to me it looked very much.
Hey, he may have just been a bit too close.
But I'm sure it will be checked in the replay because I'm sure they'll want to know in the judges unless this completely overturns it. So. Oh, there you go.
Oh my god, this horn.
Kobe.
A little bit of mistakes in the lead. It's a brilliant lead so far. Chase is not far off. Oh!
Oh, but Damian hits him straight.
That was very definite a lag. That was insanely apparent. But whose lag is it then?
It's Kobe's.
Yeah, it's
Likely.
Kobe's.
He's in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yes, he's from the land.
That was kind of funny. He hit the wall and got offline, but Damian said, "I got you, bro."
Yeah, I'm
Knocked
right
him
there for
back
you.
in.
Okay, Damian Chervitz gets the win.
Loser?
30.
What?
Oh.
Ooh.
Sad
Yeah,
face.
you can tell tensions are high here. It's the last round, and
Yeah, but
a
he's
pretty
not gonna,
high
he wasn't going
level.
to win the championship, is he?
well, no.
Oh.
The only two people competing for the championship are Daniel and Nico.
So, you know.
Right.
But yeah, are we refreshing now?
Yeah, right now. Last server restart of the season, I guess.
Oh,
Whoop whoop! Let's celebrate.
that's dramatic.
Yeah, that's dramatic.
Amazing.
And so, who is our top four here?
So we got Nico and
Luis Trevino,
Daniel.
Daniel Andreev, Nico Stella, and Damian Chervitz.
I don't know about you guys, but I know who I'm rooting for. But like, I'm allowed to be. I'm not a judge. I'm allowed
Yeah,
to be
you can be biased. So.
I can
Well,
do whatever I want.
what's your
I know who
podium
I want to
prediction?
win.
Who's your 1, 2, 3?
Like, my prediction is, I'm just gonna say this: Nico's gonna win, and then I feel like Daniel is gonna be pressurized, and Lewis is gonna take second.
Nah, I guess the battle for the championship will be in the final, so I guess
Oh yeah, okay,
it's
fair
gonna
enough.
be
So
battle
let's say
between Nico and
yeah.
Daniel in the final. But
Okay.
Who's our
still,
first battle?
I don't know because I don't know all the drivers. I just know Nico very well, so I'm
yeah,
you know, I'm
okay.
okay, but so I don't know others.
Yeah.
I'm a fanboy.
But Luis is still there to make Daniel's day a little bit worse. But let's find out top 4 battles. Just in a second.
We got the signal to hit. I haven't looked at the bracket, so I'm not sure.
Luis will go against Daniel and Nico against Damian. So
Okay.
that's our battles now. Yes.
Right.
So this is, in a way, a battle for the championship.
Yep.
I don't know if Luis will beat Daniel now. And
Well,
Nico
yeah, then
will
he
beat
doesn't go to
David.
final.
That's gonna go into Nico.
So, wow. Perfect entry. Was there a tap there? I think there was a wall there, a bit of a slowdown. But they're both making it work. Nice transition, out of zone, right quarter, well placed. The BMW in the back has kind of missed one clip so far, but he's keeping it perfect angle. Very nice proximity. Transition lost a little bit late, but he's catching on. Back on throttle, left foot brake through the finish line. There was not many things wrong, but there was. We are dissecting small things, right? So I'm gonna say there was 2 out of zone missed by the chase.
There may have been contact in the first section there. I'm really not sure.
It contact maybe, I think, yeah.
I'm watching the first person view of the chase driver, so it was hard to see.
That's what I'm doing, chase driver. I'm watching the chase and the lead bike together. Nice, a little bit behind. Ooh, chase is in a very bad place, but he's gonna catch on now, missing the outer zone as well. He's missing that one. He's on the inside, like he took that cone out, missing the outer zone. So he's missing all. He's there. His proximity. But he's missing all the clips. And last transition onto the outer zone. Brilliant driving. Lead was a good lead, I would say.
Yeah, it was. He seemed rather unaffected. There was a couple points of contact there right before the candy cane. There was some contact.
Really hard to know, like the tiny taps you're talking about. It's hard to see it.
Right.
Okay, so Adrien gets the win, and he is advancing to a final.
Well deserved.
Yeah, well deserved.
Well deserved.
Looks like Lewis is going 20,000 miles an hour on my screen.
Something happened with the server, so I guess.
Oh,
I jinxed that last server restart of the season.
You did, man.
This one is the last.
It's my fault. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Now the last server reset of the season. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. So who we got next? So we got Nico against
Damian. Anime car.
Nico's gonna lead. Cool. Nico's gonna lead first.
Yep.
All the pressure is on Damian. He has to do the best chase possible without consideration of risk. Nice entry by Nico. Oh! That's very, very wrong. But Nico's unaffected. Perfect manji, out of zone, nice try. I like his transition, it's different than most. A little bit of a tap there that was noticeable. Out of zone, in a zone, out of zone, into the candy cane, and through to the last outer zone. Nico is in the perfect place.
Yeah.
That decided everything there.
Like Damian was sacrificing a lot of angle to try to keep up. And that bit him once he did catch up.
Yeah, he couldn't slow down.
Right.
Okay, cool. Well, there's a few mistakes. But he wasn't. Oh, I guess he ran him off track, so now it is a problem.
That is a problem. But
I guess that's a good place for Nico to be. He's like, well, I can send it as hard as I can. Worst case scenario, I get one more time. It's great.
Nico just needs to finish this run out.
A little bit tentative there, I'd say, because he was very shallow on entry. Oh, shallow again by Nico.
He doesn't care.
Out
He's
of
taking
zone
all
nicely.
the risks.
Wall tap by Damian, but it looks like unaffected. Nico said, I don't care. Bring yourself back. We're going all the way to the finish because we're not doing half runs. I do it right.
I've seen this over and over again with Nico, where he just needs to not take risks, just finish the run. But he says, no, we don't do that.
no.
Do that,
And
man.
he gets the door.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
I'm not
go.
gonna push you off
I
because I
love
want to
it.
finish the battle, yeah? So, well done. So,
Finals now.
Finals now.
Finals. Well, we're
Just
not doing
like we were
third and fourth.
talking
Oh.
about. This is
Yeah.
1-2 in the championship, 1-2 for the round. Let's go.
Yeah, but first
Wait, not-
that's gonna be in Lewis and Damian. Bottle for the third.
So let's find out. I think Lewis is gonna take it. My money's on Lewis. Unless what I just saw from Damian was really regular, but it wasn't it.
Yeah, that was not Damian's best battle today.
Yeah, definitely that was not the best, but
He's off the line, but he's staying there. Oh, nice snapback entry by bump.
that's too much.
Too much. But they're okay. They've been finishing the run. Transition. Nicely out the zone. Another tap there. In the zone. Left foot braking. Locking wheels. Staying in the right, sort of right place, but not matching angle. Sacrificing a lot of things to stay there. Through to the outer zone. And it is done. Yeah, that's
Looks like he
Same-
pulled it
same
together
things.
at the end, but it's become a bit of a pattern with Damian to where
Yeah.
he's losing angle to catch up, and then he's catching up.
Let's see what can be the answer to that.
So Lewis just needs to
Oh,
have a
gets the
clean
cone.
chase here. Doesn't need to take too many risks as he dives in, and he takes all the
I don't know,
risks.
that tap was decent. I know it's contact, but it was a good contact. Didn't
He's
impede him.
matching
That was
angle.
perfect. Making moves onto the inner clip. Yeah, he's not taking big risks, but he's still
playing it
putting it
smart.
there and saying,
And it's smart.
I'm here. I'm making it through the outer zone. Nicely done through the finish line. Yeah,
And I think this
Yeah.
one will be pretty clear cut.
yeah.
Lewis doing some phenomenal driving today.
Really, really good.
Lewis with the third place podium.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Right, now, watch the final. The final that will decide the champion and the winner of today. That is
Yep.
insane. What a way to finish a season, I'm just going to say.
Yeah, fair fight for the first spot.
And last round with our, what was it, 4 one more times?
Oh, yeah, that was 3-1 more times, wasn't it?
Was it
Yeah, I
3?
remember that.
3 different one more times that came down to qualifying scores. Yeah.
Yeah, it was qualifying.
Monkey
It was
was on,
Nico and...
Maki was on vacation. It was Nico and Cameron Mustard.
Yeah.
Yes, it was, yeah. Didn't remember if it was Cam. Yeah, it
That was an amazing final. So this one should be just as good.
Yeah, so for the first spot at the round, there's 100 points. For the second spot, it's 80 points.
this.
So
Do this. Come on.
let's
Nico in the
go.
lead. Daniel, oh, perfect chase. Oh, he's going wrong there a little bit, but he's matching himself back with a little bit of ankle braking, right in the right place, not missing the outer zone, getting it the same as Nico on the door. A little bit too hard there. I think it was very close to make contact, but he's staying there onto the inner clip, outer clip, and back into the airpin to make the last transition onto the outer zone as a chase. Perfect matching the angle, and he's on the outer zone. Boom. Like, boom.
That's gonna take long today, I guess.
So everything except for entry was like
I did
the
see
area of
I
perfection.
did see a couple bumps. They were small,
Yeah,
but they were there, not enough to throw him off. In real life, you might not have even noticed because flexible doors.
No, I
and
think in real life
whatnot.
you'd notice probably more, but let's see what Nico can do in the chase, because it's the final, it's the last round. He's gonna do everything regardless. He's doing the same thing, but without the tap, and he's okay. Making the nice transition, gonna gain speed and makes a dive in the Manji. No contact at all, shows he can do it smoother and nicer. There's a little bit of a stall there, but he's matching it perfectly, almost backwards to the hairpin. Last transition of the season with no doubt. Nico says, I am here, the champion. I don't know,
I
I'm
wouldn't
just
be too
guessing.
sure
by the
here.
way.
We may.
Just guessing.
I think we may
I
steal
don't
one
know,
more
man.
time. Those looks like almost
I think it was the
identical
same
runs.
mistake, but except Okay, you know,
Yeah, I don't even know. We'll leave
I
this one to
think
the
Nico
judges.
had less wrongs in the chase, but they had the same mistakes on entry. We both made the same
Yeah,
mistake and missed. Yeah.
One more time.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
Okay, I was saying, you know
One more
what?
time.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, they looked so similar to me.
Fair enough. Those tiny small things. Like even the fact that he dived on the long after the Manji and he didn't tap him all the way through the. But anyway, watch it again. Nico in the lead again. Can he do the same? Can Daniel do better? Nice entry, both getting through outer zone 1. Now that's a much better run in the chase. Nico doing exactly the same thing. He missed the outer zone as the chase, but now he's making less of a dive, giving a bit more room for error. But he's allowing Nico to do a perfect lead run. And now what's going to happen? Last transition, perfect timing, onto the door. No zones missed. Perfect. So what was it? 1 outer zone?
Yeah, I didn't really see him miss it. I did see a little bit of awkwardness there in that outside zone 3.
Well, if the lead wheel, the rear lead wheel, is not fully deep in it, then. But let's see. So we switch it around. Watch it again. Nico, perfect chase. Oh, he's doing the same mistake on entry. I think that's gonna hurt him badly because doing the same mistake, missing the outer zone, doing the same aggression as before. But what I think, I'm just gonna let the run finish through the outer zone.
Yeah, that same mistake in outside zone 3. It looks like it may have been a little bit worse in Nico's
It was
chase.
worse as well, yeah. But I think it's just more the fact that, in my eyes, all right, okay. Well, there's a replay, so we can talk. In my eyes, if I was when I was judging, if I would send it one more time, the best thing a driver can do for me is do the same run but fix the mistakes. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, Daniel did exactly that, whereas Nico
kind of it was exacerbated. Even it was a little bit worse in that outside zone 3, where it didn't seem like he had the proximity.
The smartness of a driver, in my eyes, in real life, is knowing when somebody says one more time, it doesn't mean do more. Sometimes it means do less. That's what Daniel did. Daniel just showed smoothness and control. I don't know. I'm wondering what is the replay? What is he watching the replay? Is it just to actually decide?
I don't know, but I tell you guys one more thing. I've seen that at our website there's already points given for the quali, and right now it's just a 20 points difference between those two. So if Daniel won this battle, that's gonna be a draw.
What a draw!
In
So
points.
what does that mean? What does that mean?
431 points. That's gonna be gold.
So what does that mean? What do we do?
So what
do
happened?
I don't know.
Roll the
We
dice.
have to think about it. Because there is.
I'm gonna be honest. After they decide, I kind of want to see that again. Yeah. So
Yeah, do we have another battle? Different track?
I don't know,
Have you
guys,
gone?
because there is no way
There's
in
no
the rule
there's
book
no
to
rule
decide
for it.
between those two who's gonna
Yeah.
take a championship.
I'm sure there will be. I bet. Are you sure? Is there nothing in the regs that will say, "Oh, top qualifier the event" or something like that?
I don't know.
I wonder if
How
there's
many,
already been
how many
thought
points
about.
is that? What's the draw at? How many points?
431.
431. If
That's
Daniel wins
incredible.
now.
If Daniel wins, if Nico wins, it's done. But
Yeah,
I'm
if Daniel
just-
wins, it's a draw. If Nico wins,
if it's a one more time now, or if Nico wins by some crazy chance, in my eyes, that would be very
that's
surprising.
gonna be really tough.
Yeah, out of all those points to land at the exact same number, that's incredible.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
After 7 rounds.
Right.
And how many one more time?
Right.
Two one more times, so they can only go one more time once.
One more. No, we won't see it. No, we can't. No, because it's. I don't think it should be, but that's. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Well, last round we did 3.
Yeah, but there was a reason to, right? You remember there was like, it was just the same, perfect, like same perfection.
That's true.
I don't know, guys. I was not there, so I cannot tell you
It was
what
like
happened.
Yamanashi, and it was such a tough track to get it perfect.
Okay.
And they did one more time, and then we were like, could they really do that again? It's like it was a condition where it was so perfect, both of them, that the only reason the one more time would be deciding is if one of them makes more mistakes. Do you know what I mean? There was no mistakes. So then it was second time, and then third time, and it was still just the same.
And it came down to qualifying score in the
It came
end.
down to
They-
Yeah,
qualifying
maybe
scores.
you say that the first battle was normal, and then after this, that was 1 more times, so it was 3 battles. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So there was no 3.
And then it was still not decided. They couldn't decide still after.
Yeah, so
they-
after the second 1 more time is gonna be.
Was
the
it only
quali.
2 one more times?
Yeah,
No, it's
Oh.
well 2 one more times, but that means 3 battles.
yeah,
'cause-
exactly.
First
See,
one
I
is-
was thinking it was 3.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
it's 3 battles, but it's not 3 one more times.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
it's a
thinking it was
3
one more
battles.
time.
So after the third battle, it's still a draw. Then we are going to a quali.
Okay. Sorry.
The judge
quite
saying
funny.
it's so hard. Yeah, that's. I feel you there. I don't want to be in your
feeling
place.
them.
That's tough.
I think it's tough to make the decision, but
That's what I mean. Yeah.
I made a mistake before in a clip 6.
Yeah,
What's
that's
in the
right
clips?
before the candy cane,
Front wheel
Front
off
wheel.
the track.
which
Oh,
was a
okay.
common mistake we saw from a lot of drivers here. That's an easy spot to drop a tire. And Nico missed outer zone 1. Yeah, we did see that.
Yeah.
And outer zone 2 as well. We saw that. Yeah. And
Oh,
one
right. I
last
didn't consider
time.
that aspect.
Okay.
That the reason why he would kind of be shallow in outer zone 1.
Yeah,
Could be
so
as a
one more
lead.
time.
Well, there we go. We're watching it again.
Yeah, one last time, one more time.
And then after that, they have to decide based on qualifying. Who qualified
Yeah,
higher?
that's
If
gonna be a
it's-
draw now. The higher qualified driver, so it's gonna be a Nico. I
Nico.
believe.
Oh my god. So all
If
Nico
there's
has
not
to
a
do now
clear
is
winner in
win
this battle.
or one more time.
Yeah. Basically now, yes.
And
Whee! Very nice transition.
Daniel
Not in the outer zone 1. Daniel missed it again. But now onto the Manji. Both Jäger. A bit shallow. He touched it, but it was a bit shallow. Gonna make him very much faster through the inner clip here.
Oh.
And now he's keeping the pace all the way to the airpin. Backwards by Nico. And Daniel matches it and says, I'm still here. Matching your angle in the last corner to perfection.
we saw a couple bumps there in the same spots.
Yeah.
But
That was kind of the same.
it looked
lead as-
identical. Yeah, to the first run.
The first run
The
to the
first
first
battle.
lead. So
And
now
same contact, same spot, same.
all Nico
These
has to
guys are
do
robots.
get into outer zone 1 and stay. Come on. Oh,
Oh,
worse, but he's
worst
making it
part.
work. Can he get outer zone now? Oh, he makes
Oh.
it's the same.
Yeah, it's basically the
so-
same run.
Same run again with the same mistakes. Epic runs by far. Like if you'd see this in real life, you'd be like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." But we're looking at tiny things, and that's worse now. Because he's
Ah.
yeah, okay.
Surged right onto his door.
Like
Yeah, that
this
entry
this
was
is clear. And
still
he
an
made
issue.
even more clear, I think. Nico, in this case, he proved himself wrong. Because he did the same mistakes and he added more. We didn't see the same from Daniel. So this is my opinion. I will say this is
Yeah,
Daniel.
to me, it's the big mistakes in my mind are the contacts in outside zone 6 from Daniel, and then the missing 1 and 3 1 and 2 for Nico. And which one of those is worse? I would probably say the zones if it was me, but let's see what the judges think. So
Okay,
we're gonna
well,
have
we
a
have a winner,
decision.
so it's not going one more time. So
Okay,
did Nico do enough? Did Nico do enough, or did Daniel take down the championship? Well, no. Did he
The
tie
draw,
himself
right?
to a draw with the champion? Because of the
Better lead run, okay.
better lead run. So there's someone had a better lead run. Who?
Right.
Oh,
Oh, Nico Stella
Nico
gets the
Stella
win.
gets the win.
Surprising.
I'm
So-
sorry. That is insane.
Championship
Congratulations.
and the round. Congrats to these guys.
Yeah,
Nico, 11 years old, with
congratulations
the
to-
DCGP championship.
The drivers, amazing battles today. And as
That
I
was
expected,
amazing.
it came down to the final to pick up a winner of the both of the run and the championship.
It has been a season.
Yeah, it's definitely been a season. And yeah, so
Get some podium picks.
yeah, there is some podium just behind there.
There you go.
I can't find it now. Okay, there is a podium. Let me change the driver. Okay, so let's go with the podium. First place and new DCGP champion Nico Stella. Second place goes to Daniel Andreev, and also second place in the championship. Third place goes to Luis Trevino, and the fourth Damian Cherviet. So congratulations, guys! Really has been amazing season and an amazing round, of course. And that's gonna be all for this one. So
Man, it's
once
been
again,
a
let's
season.
look at the fireworks there in the background. Yeah. And that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for joining in the quali booth and for your work during the whole season.
That's okay. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for inviting us. It's been amazing.
It's been a pleasure. Hope everybody else enjoyed it as much as I did.
Yeah, great stuff. And thank you guys for watching the live stream. You guys been amazing and helping us to get through the competition. And right now we have some rounds there from the drivers. I don't know what's going on at the track right now, but yeah, that's gonna be all. Thank you once again, and see you guys in the next one. Good night, goodbye.
Good night.